Hi, and welcome to
Coffee, glasses, and a ponytail.
Hello. That's really close. Let's maybe try that again.
And butter?
Yeah.
All right.
What is that?
It's to give me a starting point to where I know what to start the video at. That's
I think
why.
we might need another one. Hi, and welcome to Inkheart podcast number
3.
3.
4.
4. Yeah,
4.
that didn't seem right.
4, yeah. This week it's chapters 26 to 35. So we just get to before halfway point to right after the halfway point. There's 60 chapters, I think.
Well, there's 59, but they have a prologue. There's an epilogue. I don't know. I always get those.
I think it's just a preview for the next book because it's about the next book. So
Oh, yeah, that's true.
anyway, so let's start with chapter 26.
I didn't read it this week, so.
Well, this ought to be good. Could be a short podcast. All right, so okay, Dustfinger and Mo and I don't know if Elinor is still with them. No, she's not with them
No.
still. Are we sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up.
Um,
Elinor returns home.
yeah. So she's still with them.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, they're going to see the author.
Okay.
She's gone by then.
All right. So they're headed to see the author.
Yeah.
Do we know his name? Did she tell him? I don't remember.
Fenoglio.
Fenoglio. To get, oh, that's right, because Mo keeps lying about things. So Dustfinger had the same idea that I had last week about once a character is removed from a story, like if Capricorn and Dustfinger,
And Basta.
Flat Nose, whatever, are all gone from the story, then the story must change. That's what he thinks anyway. I kind of agree. I don't know if the story as they would read it, because I think that's maybe why when Mo reads in that book, he can't send Capricorn or Dustfinger or anybody back there because they're not in the story anymore. They're gone.
Oh.
That's what I think.
You find out later on in the books what actually happens when people leave. Like in the trilogy. It says.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Dustfinger still doesn't know the ending to his story, but he constantly wants to go back. But eventually, I'm not sure which chapter he does find out, but it's relatively soon. He knows. So I guess I don't know why you would want to go back knowing what happens to you versus staying somewhere where you're kind of like you can make your own life. I don't really understand.
I don't know. I don't get it. Because if I knew that I was going to die if I did like a certain scenario, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, here you can kind of make up your new life, your own. So
Your own story.
Your own.
Not someone
Become your true
else's.
self. Your truly best self.
So,
You know. So why do you think, knowing that he knows that he dies, why do you think he wants to go?
you
Go
find
back.
out later on in the trilogy.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense? Is
Yeah.
it like, oh, okay, does he have like loved ones there or a?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His true love.
But if he
You
dies,
gotta do this, Dad. Do the thing with you. No, you gotta make your. No.
I don't know.
You're
Here.
so bad at this.
Yes, I'm not good.
There we go.
There, see.
Aww, it's a heart.
Fat Heart.
Your side is deformed.
Inkheart. Ours is Fat Heart.
It's
You're
not a
deformed.
good book name.
But So he has somebody that he likes in the trilogy or family or whatever. Is he married? Is that what it is? He's married? No?
No.
But in the original Inkheart book, does he get to know her more? Well, like, because it seems like he dies
He
and
dies
his story's
in the
over.
original Inkheart book, yes.
Okay. So, in the trilogy, is it then he gets to spend more time with her because what happened in the book doesn't happen to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if he went back to the story, he would have died and would not have been able to continue his relationship.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't totally make sense because it makes more sense if you, like, actually read the trilogy. Because it's really hard to explain. I don't know. It's weird. But.
So, chapter 27, Mo thinks he's figured out a way to bring the mom back.
Wait, he has? Or
Yeah.
he said he has?
Well, that's what he tells Meggie, that he thinks he's figured out a way.
But he's wrong.
So then Meggie, of course, asks him, so are you going to go back to Capricorn to get the book? And, of course, he says no. And then he asks her, have I ever lied to you? Silly Mo.
What does she say?
She says, or she thinks to herself in the book, there's a little, like, parenthetical that she thinks to herself that you lied to me just like you lied to Dustfinger.
That's fine.
So, not a great start for, not good relationship building between the two of them. So, Mo, I have a note here. So, Mo, the man so bad at lying, has lied again when he breaks his promise to Meggie about going back to Elinor's now that he says to leave tomorrow. So, they were supposed to go see the author and only stay like a day.
Yes. They end up staying like 2 or 3 days.
The day comes and goes, and then he's like, no, we're just going to stay for a little bit more. And like you said, it ends up being there. I think it's only there 3 days before the next big thing happens. Mm-hmm. So they don't ever leave to go back to Elinor's.
No, they don't.
But that's not his fault. But they could have left a couple times.
But they still lied.
And that is his fault, yeah.
We're going to leave tomorrow, Dad. We're going to move But honestly, I should probably stay like 4 more days just to make sure.
Yeah. But, so he says he has this plan, whatever it might be, to get the book and use whatever things but he doesn't. I don't understand why doesn't he just tell her? It's not like that it's like they're spies, and if somebody captures one of them, that they're going to divulge the nuclear codes to anybody. I don't understand the secrecy. But that's just annoying to me. It's
007.
Yeah, but they're not. He's 00 annoying.
It'd be single 014. You add 2 007s.
Wouldn't it be 0014?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'd be 01.
0014.
4. I didn't think about how to do that.
I don't think so.
No, because it's 3 spaces. 7 plus 7 is 14, so that would take up 2 of the 3 spaces. So it'd be 0, single 014.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
So again, he doesn't trust his daughter. He just overall continues to not be very good, like, role model or dad.
You can tell me all your secrets.
Well, we don't tell you everything, but we talk to you and Cohen about a lot of things that are going on. We don't tell you maybe our detailed plans about how we're going to do things, but we talk about lots of things in front of you guys. So, but if I said that, hey, I've got a plan that will help us get your mom and brother back, and then you asked, oh, what is it? Can I help in any way? No, I'm not going to tell you. I just don't.
Well,
I don't think I would probably do that. So, chapter 28, Elinor returns home. Your favorite character, or one of your favorite characters. And she does seem to be kind of missing Meggie and Mo. Like, what she spent probably, it's hard to tell in books how long people spend time, but a week, maybe 2 weeks. Spent, So I think she's kind of developed a friendship there, and she's now kind of back at her home alone.
Yeah.
And she gets there, and what's she find?
All of her books are on the floor or burnt. Her house is ransacked. Oh, and she finds a
Oh, yeah.
a head of a dead rooster
It's a whole rooster.
Hanging
It's hanging
above.
upside down. Though.
Oh.
Yeah.
above her library door.
Yeah. So,
Because that's their symbol. Because some of them can't write.
right.
So
Yeah.
whenever they just do that.
But why go? I guess why? So it's really only been what, a day since they've escaped, or maybe 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
She lives 300 miles away, kilometers, whatever.
It's 500 kilometers. We
So-
need to look that up.
So Capricorn's men are going to drive 300 kilometers just to go to her house
Yes.
and burn her books.
Yes.
It seems ridiculous. It
Yes.
seems like that's
Yes.
like why.
Yes.
That didn't. I mean, it sucks for her, but I didn't quite buy that was something that he would spend his time doing. They're sending men to go do. They're trying to find all the books. They're trying to re-find Mo again. Trying to find Meggie. Trying to find Elinor.
Well, I'm sure they went there to see if they went back.
It. I don't know. But I guess maybe if they're petty, I guess we'll just burn all of her books, whatever. But that would have taken quite a bit. I would have just torched the whole house. I mean, why spend the time gathering all the
She
books?
doesn't care about her house.
No, I'm just
She cares
saying.
about her books.
Yeah, so, but I would just burn the whole house down.
Burn it down!
Seems like a lot less effort. Then we get to 29. So Mo and Meggie are back at Fenoglio's house.
Yeah.
And spend the night at the apartment. They're getting some breakfast or whatever, and Mo goes up, I think, to Fenoglio's attic,
Study place. Attic.
and is like complaining that the books are all open and there's dust all over them, and
Oh no!
he seems to care way more about the books than he does about people in his life. He's like visibly like upset.
To let it go, Dad.
What?
Let it go.
Oh, I can't stand the guy.
Like,
I have a note here. We should have started like a lie counter on the bottom of the screen, so every time that he lies, there's like a little tick mark. We're up to what, 30, 40 times he's lied now.
yes.
Lots and lots and lots of lies. So she asked him that night when we'll head back to Elinor's house is, and soon. So maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Who knows? Then she asked Mo to tell her something real about her dad.
Her dad?
I mean her mom.
What's going on here?
So he says she's nearsighted. She loves stones. Meggie looks like her. All kind of very vague. Like you could say that probably about anybody. Which makes me wonder if she's actually real.
You love stones, don't you?
You look just like said person.
I probably do.
You're nearsighted, just like 3/4 of the world's population. She's just like you.
They never wore glasses, though.
Yeah, she's super annoying. He's super annoying. I don't like this guy. I like him less and less the more and more I read about him. He just seems like not her dad. I just keep saying it, but I don't ever believe that he's her father.
Don't do that.
So, then Elinor calls Fenoglio looking for Mo, looking for Meggie.
Yeah.
I think because she's upset. Do you think she's gonna say anything like, "Hey, they came for my stuff. Look out! They're on." I mean, does it say why she called?
She wanted to be brought back.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Mo stupidly drives there without Meggie and just leaves her there.
Yeah. So she comes back by plane. And again, I keep thinking in this book, it doesn't seem like it's set in a very modern world. I think because
I get so confused with
Yeah.
these books.
because the church is like lit up with candles.
Yeah.
It seems like, I mean, they finally talk about using the the spotlights in the parking lot. But it has a very, I don't know, really old kind of vibe to it. And when I talk about, I'm going to just jump on the plane, it's very, I don't know.
Popped all the car's tires that have never been mentioned before.
Yeah.
Right. Forgot about those.
So then Mo just leaves Meggie, says, hey, Fenoglio, will you look after my daughter? I'm going to be gone for a while. Some guy that he literally has known for, 3 days?
Yeah.
That seems totally
3 days
legit.
is long enough for trust, I guess.
I guess so. So she goes back to the apartment that they're staying at, unsupervised. And Fenoglio, just doesn't even know. So that's a little weird. Then I was a little confused on this part because Basta seems to find it relatively easy. I guess, how do they know Fenoglio is the author? Like I
don't think so.
I never pieced together how, because it doesn't say that they.
I think Meggie told them.
Meggie told who?
Boston.
But how? When? I mean,
when they got her or whatever.
I don't think
they were gonna kill him. She was like, "Wait, he's the author. So if you kill him, then you guys will disappear."
Oh, okay. All right.
Come on, Dad.
All right. So this is why when they captured him and Flatnose up on top of the hill in the house that they were staying at, this is why you're supposed to kill him. So then they can't get loose and come back and capture your daughter. I mean, it would have.
And at least go to a town farther away.
Yeah.
Because he was literally in that town.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was just, they went to the top of the hill and then they walked down and the big town was there. So you should have killed the guy and this would have never happened.
Or gone to a farther away village. Or left when you said you were going to leave.
Well, they couldn't go to a farther away village because that's where Fenoglio was at.
Well, yeah, but they could have left when they said they were gonna.
They could have done that.
I would have prevented that.
Yeah, I mean, there was no reason for him to stay because it doesn't seem that they figured anything.
Well, but what about his plan, Dad?
Well, that was Mo's plan. So, yeah, I don't. So then and it doesn't seem like, in this other part, I didn't really understand because Meggie leads Basta and Flatnose to Fenoglio's house. Well, then, where did Basta find his grandkids? And how did he know he was the grandkids? I don't know. So, no, because it says that Meggie, now we get to the point where it says that Meggie tells a pretty clever lie here, that if Basta kills the writer of the story, then the characters of the story would die.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, but
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I asked up here, how would they have known he was the writer? Because she didn't say that till later. So how would they have found him?
What do you mean?
Well, how would they have known that the grandchildren were Fenoglio's?
They didn't. They just got a kid.
No, it says they got one of the grandkids.
Yeah, but they probably didn't know it was one of his.
Well, then.
They just probably got a kid and was like, hey.
Where's Meggie at?
We'll kill him, or, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So they head to the village, to Capricorn's village. So they get Fenoglio. Fenoglio tells, is it just a friend of his that they're going to be leaving and to watch over his kids, or was it? Because it didn't seem like it was his wife or his mom. It just seemed like
it's his daughter.
Was it his daughter? Okay, so. They're going to be leaving for a few days, and so they go to Capricorn's village with Basta, Flatnose, and Meggie, and Basta. Then, chapter 31, we have Dustfinger and Farid. They're just kind of hanging out in the hills.
You call him Farid?
Farid, yeah. It's Arabic.
Annoy me for forever.
Huh?
That's going to annoy me for forever.
Farid?
It's Farid.
Farid?
Farid. Must I slap punch you?
You could try. Yeah.
You go to that smooth transition.
Wow.
You gotta and then, yeah. I hurt you so bad.
You do. So they're back in the village. Basta, Flatnose, Meggie, and Fenoglio, I guess Fenoglio's not back. He's just there the first time in Capricorn's village. And Basta's looking for Capricorn, but runs into Mortella first, which, you want to talk about her?
Don't they call her the magpie?
Yeah, that's her, I guess, nickname.
Yeah.
Or everybody calls her that. But she seems to kind of be the one
In charge.
in charge there, yeah. And Basta seems to be a bit afraid of her.
There we go.
Yeah. So he tells her that, I'm back with Meggie, I'm back with Fenoglio, and she's like, well, where's Silvertongue? So she's upset that he only did half the job he was supposed to do. I don't know that Basta or her know that he drove off to get Elinor at the
I don't think so, but
airport.
they carved their name into
in the table?
that dresser.
The dresser, yeah.
Yeah, so that he would know who took them. And I mean, obviously, who else would you suspect took your daughter?
Right. I wonder who else would. Yeah. And then she kind of lists all of his failures. He lost, the keys. He only brought her back one. He failed to get the book a couple times. He's not a very good henchman. Then we find out that she is Capricorn's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which kind of makes sense because she seems pretty cold and evil and
Is Capricorn
whatnot.
gone when they bring them back? I think he is. I think he's out looking for. Maybe he's at another one of his villages. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure he's gone.
I don't know.
They lock them up before Capricorn can see them. Because I think he's gone. Maybe.
I don't remember. I just know that they get locked up again. So they could have been locked
Well,
up.
a different place this time.
Right. But they could have locked him up because he wasn't there. You're right.
That's
To
another
the
thing,
wedding.
is because they locked him in Capricorn's room. So
They
if
locked him?
Capricorn was
Who?
Fenoglio and they
Oh, okay.
locked them. Sorry. But they wouldn't have locked them in there if Capricorn was there, I don't think.
That's true. Yeah. So then Dustfinger and Farid sneak back into Capricorn's village and find Ressa. We haven't met her, right?
Risa.
Ressa.
Risa.
Do we know who she is?
Yes.
Do we? What,
Yes.
Has she been mentioned before?
Yes.
Who is she? I don't remember.
No.
No what?
No.
No what? I don't remember who she is. Who is she?
She's
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's why it's Risa.
Yeah,
not,
I don't think so.
Not Ressa.
Risa.
Yeah, there you go.
Ressa. So, they go back. Ressa. She can't talk. So they
So
write
annoying.
and communicate what? Ressa.
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 Oh my gosh, Ressa!
Yeah.
You're the best. No.
Was she the one that was mentioned as having hair that reminded him of his wife? Is that who she is too?
Yeah.
In the book, there was the picture. I don't remember if he said the name of her at
No,
that point.
I don't know.
Molly here thinks that Ressa is short for Teresa,
Teresa.
which is Maggie's mom's name.
Teresa. Say it.
I don't buy it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Say my name.
Say it.
Teresa.
Good job.
Teresa.
Stop.
So
Oh my gosh.
she asked Silvertongue what Mo looks like. So I could see how that would, make you think that maybe there's a connection there. She asked Dustfinger what Mo looks like.
Oh.
Which, if it's Mo, and she knows what his name is, why would she ask what he looks? I don't know.
Because
I don't
she probably
buy it.
wants to see if it's the same Mo.
A lot of Mortimers around in this village. Popular name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's in like Germany or something.
Is it?
It's like set in Germany or something.
Is Mortimer a big German name? I don't know. Could be.
How do you say?
What?
Hello, Mortimer. I speak German. Wow.
So Dustfinger says, I'll find you again the following night. And I originally had begun to think that Ressa was Maggie's mom, but Dustfinger says she's only been with Capricorn for 5 years. So she's been gone for 9 years. Mm-hmm. So where was she the other 4 years?
Oh my gosh!
Math.
Okay. Yes. No.
Math.
Okay. So she got put in the book, right?
Right.
Capricorn and Basta came out, and Flatness came out too, maybe? I don't know who it was.
And Dustfinger. They all came out together.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, so Capricorn, Basta, and Dustfinger, they all came out. She went in with the 2 cats.
Okay.
So, when she went in, Capricorn was out. And then they got, he's introduced later, though. Orpheus. I think he's introduced, actually.
I don't know.
Soon in here. Maybe it's not Orpheus. Whoever the reader guy was. Who was his name?
I don't remember his name, but yeah, he's not in my notes. I don't have his name.
No?
That's how much I thought of him.
Okay. Well, I don't know where you were. But,
close enough.
Where... Oh my gosh. I literally lost my train of thought. I hit it too, Dad. So they came out, and then they got the reader guy, like, I think several years later, to try to read more people out. So they read her out 4 years later. So she's been working for him for 5 years.
We'll see. That could work, but I don't know. We'll see.
It does work.
Then how'd she lose her voice? Because everybody loses something. So did she lose her voice going in or coming back out?
Come back out.
Oh, okay.
Because when the guy reads someone in or out, I guess, they always have some sort of like something wrong with them, like Flatnose, his face got squashed. And another one of them, I don't remember who. Their like leg was messed up. So it takes something away because he stutters.
Oh.
So he doesn't pronounce stuff right.
Stutters, they're annoying.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I stutter sometimes, so I can make jokes at myself.
Good job.
Thanks. So Fareed says she looks like...
Oh my gosh, you're really annoying
mouth,
today.
Same eyes, same laugh. Dustfinger doesn't agree, though.
Although, she can laugh, which I think is weird. She doesn't have a voice, but
That's
she can laugh.
That's a good point.
Like...
That's a solid point. I didn't think about that.
Okay.
That's good. That's good, yeah. She just can't form words, but she can... I mean, I guess...
Yeah.
I guess if coughing's making a loud... Yeah, who knows? But yeah. So, Fenoglio and Meggie are brought to see Capricorn. So if he was gone, he's back now. Then Meggie brings up, or I don't know if she brings it up, but she thinks an important point here, that Capricorn obviously is not that smart of a character. If he can't look at the cover of the book and see it says ink spell, and then look
Inkheart.
at the Inkheart, and then look at the bottom of the front page or the side of the bind of the book and see the author's name.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he would doubt Fenoglio so much if he would just look at the book and see, oh yeah,
I don't know.
this is the guy that wrote the book. So maybe he's just not that smart. Or do we know that he can read? Can he read?
He can read. He doesn't want to teach his guys,
Okay.
his like crew, his buddies, to read because then if they get their hands on the book, they can like figure out stuff.
All right. But we know for sure he can read. He's not just saying he can read.
Yeah, he can read.
Okay. All right. Then Fenoglio begins to tell Capricorn about his past, just to prove that he isn't lying about who he is. Which this part didn't make much sense to me either, unless the backstory is in the book. Fenoglio could just be making things up.
Well, but Capricorn would know.
Well, but he's just a character. He doesn't know his backstory. He's not a real person.
But he wrote the backstory about Capricorn.
But did he?
Yeah, he said he wrote it down.
But how would Capricorn know that?
Because he's the character.
but the character only knows what I tell about the character. Like if I wrote you in a book.
He wrote down every character's backstory. They all know their backstories.
Does it say that?
Yeah, it says.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I missed that because I was like, he wouldn't know his backstory because he would only know the information that's in the book.
He does.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to trust it. That's true, but I don't remember that part.
I'm a very trustworthy person sometimes.
Anyway, then Capricorn threatens to hurt Fenoglio's grandkids if he doesn't play along, which, nice.
Yeah.
Nice character.
Yeah.
And then we get to chapter 35, where Dustfinger and Farid stop
Farid.
Mo and Elinor before they get to Capricorn's village.
Yeah.
Do we know how they knew it was their car? I mean, there's probably not a lot of cars driving that way, but did they? Because it said they heard it.
Saw him.
So, okay. So they stop him. Dustfinger, again, wants to steal the book. I don't want the book. I'm going to steal the book. I don't want the book. And he's going to steal the book again. And have Silvertongue read him back into the story. And then Mo just...
But he can't!
Mo just tells him no again.
He doesn't understand. He can't. It's not how it works.
Yeah. I mean, he's tried and tried. I don't understand it.
He's just stuck on it. He's like,
Yeah.
You will read me back, sir.
But he can't. And then Dustfinger and Farid tie Mo and Elinor up.
What?
I mean, if
Just shoot him!
does Dustfinger, do they tie him up because they don't want him to get into the car?
Mm-hmm.
Does Dustfinger take the car? Okay. I mean, I was just taking the keys.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't
Take the keys.
I don't know why you got to like tie him up.
I
Like
don't
it
know.
seems like a little bit of. I mean,
Seems a little extensive.
and
Although they didn't want them to get away and sneak into the village.
but don't they want? I mean, so does this mean that Dustfinger's going to try and free Farid and I'm not Farid, Fenoglio and Meggie, or is he just going back for the?
Yet.
Okay.
I think he's probably just going back for the book.
For the book,
And he
okay.
doesn't want them to mess it up.
Okay, so he may not know that they're because when I was reading it, I was like, well, wouldn't he want to? But I wouldn't. Also, his character has
I think
revealed that he
when
doesn't really
he's-
care about people either. So,
Well, he cares about Maggie, it says so in like the first few chapters.
well, it's saying it doesn't make it true. His actions haven't really revealed that he cares. He betrayed her and her dad. I don't know. So, but maybe. So, I would assume in the next few chapters we'll have everybody has to get back to the town at some point to Capricorn. I would assume most of the book, remaining bits of the book, probably take place in or around the town
Yeah.
of Capricorn. And however that all works out. So are any of the characters that are in the first book, you said Farid is still in the other ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is Dustfinger in the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Are they the only two ones that are in all the other books? Or is that everybody? Is Elinor in them? Meggie, Mo, are they all?
Yeah.
So they're all in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, spoiler, so they don't die then. Way to go. Way to reveal that.
You asked the questions.
You could have said, I don't know, Dad. Wait.
I don't know, Dad.
Too late now.
Not like I've read all 3 books.
I haven't.
Well, you should.
So, what's your favorite part going up to this point? And at what point did Elinor become your favorite character? Like, did you say it's not really from this book? It's from the other
From
books.
like the second and third book.
And
That's when
why?
she starts cursing more.
Yeah, she curses a lot.
Oh, but she curses more. Worse ones too.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's what you want. So,
Yeah.
anything else this week?
No.
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 All right.
We're working on outro music though.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're gonna try and make something ourselves on on the
GarageBand.
GarageBand, yeah.
GarageBands.
Neither one of us have any really kind of musical training, so it should be,
That'll be interesting.
quite interesting. And then this should wrap up in 4 more.
4 more episodes.
35. We'll go 45. 3 more. We should get to 45, then 55, and then, so the last one might be shorter.
Will we do 46, 56, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll do the review of the next book? Or not necessarily like the review, but like the sneak peek or whatever?
Good, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So. And then after this, I don't think we've really decided what we're going to do next. I think we wanted to do maybe the Sweet Tooth series on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe, I know for school you have to read The Hunger Games this year. I thought maybe we could read that. Yeah, start going through that or whatever. So, anyway, that's it for this week. Any words of wisdom before we sign off?
Don't do drugs.
I was thinking more like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Like and subscribe.
Hit those noties.
Hit the notifications and be cool. Go to school.
Peace out. Stay in school. Be cool.
No, be cool. Go to school.
Be cool. Go to school.
Bye!